Afternoon, everyone. I am confused. Hold on. Yep. Okay, there we go. That's better. I was gonna say that I've had a very long day. I'm a little tired, so I apologize. You're having to sit through another Skyrim video. But I just didn't know exactly what to stream. Didn't really fill up to one thing or the other, so I was like, well, I'll do Skyrim. It's kind of my go-to. Had to be at work at 6 o'clock this morning, which I am not a morning person, so that was fun. I slept pretty well, though, so when my alarm went off, I awoke. So, and opening at work is pretty easy. I've been there almost 3 years now, so I know the routine. See what else. And then it was kind of funny because the barista I opened with, this is a senior in high school, and she hadn't opened in a while. She hadn't had an opening shift in a while, and so she asked me, when does it usually get busy? And I said, I don't know, really. And I guess maybe around 9, and sure enough, right around 9 is when we got busy, and then from about 10 on, we were swamped. Anyway, it was just kind of funny. I hit it right on the nose without even meaning to. I went and got Sonic for a late lunch. Then came home and cleaned out my cat's litter box. And after I ate lunch. Appetizing, right? And just kind of chilled for a little bit, and then remade my bed. Man, I move around a lot in my sleep, but oh well. And then cleaned the house a little bit, and now here I am. So I've had a full day. Okay. Right. I just had a friend texted me. Well, I was late in replying to his text. I didn't actually hear my phone. He's an older friend. He wanted me to get him some milk, and I said, I'm sorry, dude. I am tired. You mind if I do it tomorrow? And I haven't heard back from him yet. Because I'm going to be running around tomorrow. I won't be running around much, though. It's just some things I need to pick up. So hopefully he'll be fine with that. 'Cause I don't mind doing favors for people. In fact, I like doing favors for people. But yeah, just at some point you just gotta say later. And I've hit that point today. I'm just tired. So I'm still gonna read the dialogue or not dialogue, but this isn't Morrowind. But the conversation options. There we go. Got some pings here on Discord. Oh, okay. Some people are looking to do Smash on Snuggy's site. Or Snuggy's Discord. And Hannah Lee is streaming Twilight Princess. Nice. Alright. I am alive, despite evidence to the contrary. That was an announcement on my Discord. Okay. Well, time for me to get out of the chat so I have accurate viewer count. And let's get started. I believe we're gonna do diplomatic immunity, I think that's where we were. Yep, Sleeping Giant Inn, yes. Oh wait, was that right? Yes, that's right. That's the newest one. Okay. Excuse me, my throat's kind of dry. Ah, Pepsi. Sponsored? Not really. Oh, and I forgot to say that Jack has decided to join us again. Jack is my cat, by the way, if you don't know that already. Alright. Yeah, we've got to follow...
Out of my way, stranger.
We got rooms and food. Drink, too. I cook. Ain't much else to tell.
Yeah, I know Orgnar, how
Give
do
me
you
a
say
mug
your
of
name?
ale.
Coming right up.
I figured out how we're going to get you into the Thalmor embassy.
Oh, really? Wait, you're not coming?
That would be a bad idea. I'd be too likely to attract the wrong kind of attention. But they don't know you at all yet.
So what's your plan? How do I infiltrate the Thalmor embassy?
The Thalmor ambassador, Elenwen, regularly throws parties where the rich and connected cozy up to the Thalmor. I can get you into one of those parties. Once you're inside the embassy, you can get away and find Elenwen's secret files. I have a contact inside the embassy. He's not up for this kind of high-risk mission, but he can help you. His name is Malborn. Wood Elf. Plenty of reason to hate the Thalmor. You can trust him. I'll get word for him to meet you in Solitude at the Winking Skeever. You know it? While you're doing that, I'll work on getting you an invitation to Elenwen's little party. Meet me at the Solitude stables after you've arranged things with Malborn. Any questions?
Let's see the dialogue options here. Alright, who's this contact of yours? You sure I can trust him?
Don't worry about Malborn. He's not a dangerous character like you. But he hates the Thalmor at least as much as I do. He's a wood elf. The Thalmor wiped out his family back in Valenwood during one of their purges that we never hear about. Drinks at the ambassadors' parties.
Alright. How am I going to get into this party?
Let me handle that. You'll have a real invitation, don't worry. As long as you can act the part of a Thalmor toady, you'll get past the guards.
Yeah, I don't exactly look like a Thalmor toady. Alright, but once I'm inside the embassy, then what?
That's when the fun starts. You'll have to slip away from the party without raising the alarm. Then you'll need to find Elenwen's office and search her files. Malborn should be able to point you in the right direction.
That's gonna be complicated. Not exactly sneaky. But I guess I'll see you in Solitude after I meet Malborn.
Sounds good. Be careful.
So, yeah. I mean, he's handsome enough, but the war paint might give him away. Ew. Get me a blade sword. Let's see, what else can we take from here? Cool. Nope. Oh, that's right. We took everything from the last time. Ooh, gold. Yes, please. Thank you. Yay, salt. Yay, there we go. Now we can do some cooking. Yeah. Delphine. You gotta keep your secret compartments secret. I know some of you are probably wondering if I really like my job. And let me put it this way. Working under my father was next to torture. He didn't like us to have fun when we were working. He didn't like us joking around. It was, get your job done, go home. Yeah, so that kind of tells you what he was like. Not that he was like that all the time. I mean, he did throw the odd joke every once in a while, and it was painfully odd. Once in a while, it was odd enough to actually get a laugh out of us.
Whatever you need. My smear, if it's simple and strong, I can forge it.
That's good to know, Albert.
You looking for a new blade? Looking to protect yourself or deal some damage?
And, yeah, he could be pleasant. I don't know. I guess I'm still a little salty about everything, but I'm trying to be balanced, in my opinion, which is hard. What arrows do I have on? I currently have Dwarven. Okay. Yep. Let's see. 16. What did the Dwarven arrows do? I think. Did they do 14? They do 14. Okay. So, yeah, I need to start collecting Elven arrows now. Anything? Let's see. I probably have something. Ooh, major archery. Yes, we'll get another pair of that. Okay. And you don't have any corundum. Darn your hide, Albor. You used all your corundum ingot on making that horn armor, didn't you? Okay. That. Exquisite.
Iron or steel is what you need. Leave that fancy elven stuff to the elves.
Oh, they do make good stuff, though. Okay, anyway. Yeah, we had good times.
Thank you so much. Take a look.
But, yeah, as a boss, it was not pleasant working under him. And then after I graduated high school, I started looking around for my own job. Which I think disappointed him. Because I think he had the idea that I was going to take over the family business, which was a janitorial business, and that
Trinkets,
was furthest
odds
from
and
my
ends,
mind.
that sort of thing.
Not only had he not taught me anything about running the business, but he didn't leave me with a very good impression. So that's not at all what I wanted to do. And he'd say, you know, stuff like, well, you don't have to take over the business, and if you want to go to college, you know, we can do that. But he never really meant it, because I did want to go to college for a long time. And never got the chance, because either he couldn't afford it, or there wasn't... It was just never a priority. And this isn't to, you know, wave my sorrows in front of your face and say I had it worse than you did, you know, because everyone's story is different, and I certainly do not have the worst story.
All right, then.
Yeah. There are plenty of people who had, you know, worse times than I ever did. But, you know, this is me and that's you, and that's okay, you know? But anyway, looking for jobs that had no connection to my father whatsoever was kind of eye-opening as to how the world works. And, well, in some ways, working for my father was easier. It was better that I, you know, work for a company or something, you know. It was just less stress. And less, I don't know, emotional consequences. Plus, I got paid better. Like, I'm not gonna lie, my father was cheap. He'd pay me $150 a month. And that was for, you know, cleaning the movie theater with him. When we had the car dealership job, you know, that included that. If we got extra jobs that he wanted help with, you know, he would pay extra for that, and, you know, we'd get a decent wage out of that. But other than that, it was $150 for, I think I had up to 6 different jobs at one time, I think. Which included the movie theater, the Girl Scouts building, the Russ Rogers, the car dealership. I'd help, although it was more or less my brother's job. I'd help my brother doing pest control, building. You know, and $150 a month for all of that is, you know, it's not good. It's not equaling the amount of labor we put in, you know. Oh, Social Security building. That was another one we had. So yeah, it was like 5 or 6 jobs a month, and it wasn't every day, granted, except the movie theater. That was every day. And the Social Security building was every day. But like the Girl Scouts building, Russ Rogers, the Girl Scouts building was like once a week, I think. I can't remember. It's been so long now. But point is, like, I actually did the math one day, and it was like a $1.50 to $2.50 an hour, I think, somewhere around that. And putting up with my father on top of it. And then I'd have to pay rent.
Need something?
So basically, I was working for my father to live in my father's house. Which would have been fine.
I work with my mother.
Had he just said, okay, you're just going to work for me, and as long as you work for me, you can live in the house.
Come to chat with an old woman.
You know, that would have been fine.
Need supplies? See Bellathor at his store.
But I'd save up what little I could, and get a little amount, and then I'd have to turn around each month and basically give the money back. And that just wasn't kosher with me, and he acted like, you know, he was doing me this great favor. And
I've been running interference for you around here.
get all
I don't
angry
think anyone's
because
caught on to our little campaign.
I'd get
yet.
annoyed. You know, at times. And he'd say, you know, I didn't appreciate the arrangement, which was not true. That wasn't true in the least. But, you know, that's then, and working out a lot better for me, I think. Let's see, what... Oh, there we go. Oh, I need to improve that. And... do I not have... Huh. I guess I don't have another iron helmet. Do I have steel ingot in here? I do. Yay. Good. Let's see. Oh, sword, gauntlets, boots. There we go. So, I guess my point is, do I like my job? Yes. Is my job, you know, what I want to do for the rest of my life? Absolutely not. What do I want to do for the rest of my life? I have no idea. Yeah, I really don't. I don't know what I want to do for the rest of my life. I don't know what my dream job is, because I've had to deal with reality so long. I don't hardly, you know, think of that stuff anymore. Let's see. Oh, I need to disenchant those. I need to improve those. Or disenchant those. Improve that. Improve those. Disenchant that. And weapons. Let's see, that can go in there. Put those away. Oh, I should have sold that. I'll sell that. Let's see, I'll need that. Let's see. And I'll need these. Okay. I mean, don't get me wrong. I like everyone, well, most everyone at my job. They're all pretty easy to get along with. Of course, some are more annoying than others, but, you know, that's life.
To shape. Gods be praised.
Let's see. Do you have Elven Arrow? You do not. Okay. I'm gonna buy what I can. There we go. Go.
Mm-hmm.
But there's just like a lot of behind the scenes things that aren't necessary. Like they could do a lot of things better. And they either don't want to do them because they're afraid of the expense, or they don't want to do them because they don't want to do any more work than they already do, which granted, everyone there does. Most everyone there works hard. Or because improving one area will affect another, and it would just cause like more of a mess than it would solve.
Come to Dragon's Reach to discuss
something like that.
ongoing hostilities, like the rest of the great warriors.
Remedy, disenchantment, recuperation. Yeah. I don't really need that right now. I think I can get another one. That haggling, though, I'm gonna hold off on that one.
It seems this damnable conflict has claimed everyone's passions of late.
Thank you for letting me know you're...
I prefer my books.
You're there
and my spells. There's a tranquility in magic, don't you think?
Sure.
Take a look.
Oh, you only have 510 gold. You can't afford me. Do I want anything from you? Do you have anything that would fit this character? Healing hands. I don't know if I have healing hands or not. Let's see. Got alteration. A little bit of illusion. Restoration, there we go. Oh, I do have healing hands. Okay, well, good thing I didn't buy it. Reanimate corpse. Why do I have that spell? Okay.
You know, if you've got the aptitude, you should join the Mages College in Winterhold.
I'm gonna have to eventually. Not my first choice, though. Like, there's a quest that if you don't catch a character at the right time, then you have to go to the college to find him.
You're the best. Can you be my father?
Wish you wouldn't ask me
Don't
stuff
think
like
you
that,
can
kid.
barter with me like one of those
Yourself and your
damn
kin to a
shopkeepers.
choice cut of steak or a tender rack of ribs. Why? Why there?
Word. Chickens. Okay, I think I have. Yes, I do. Sweet.
Got some good pieces out here if you're looking to buy. More inside.
Excuse me. Thank you.
I don't claim to be the best blacksmith in Whiterun. Yorland Greymane's got that on.
Okay.
Man's steel is legendary. All I
All I
ask
ask
is
is a fair chance. Yeah. We've heard it before. Thank you. Oh, right. What's his face buys stuff.
Well met,
Belahor.
Kingsman.
Let me know if you see anything you like. Everything's for sale, my friend. Trinkets, odds and ends, that sort of thing.
I don't have anything I can really sell you except that staff. Oh, come on. You can't even afford to buy this. What? Sheesh. Ooh, that's nice, but can't afford it. Oh, dang it, excuse me. There we go. Yes. Yes. Okay, now can you afford? Nope, you still can't afford it. If only I had some. Man.
Do come back.
He made a profit off of me today, jeez.
Well met, traveler.
I wonder, can... Yeah, can Yorland train us anymore, I wonder?
Got a lot of steel to shape. It's an honorable craft. I'll show you what I can.
Hey, he can. He can train us in 1 point. Alright. Let's have the 1 point. Yay, thank you, Euroland. I need some money. Maybe I should do that quest for Meridia.
Did you raise your prices, Carlotta?
Or I can't remember which one it is.
No lollygagging.
I will lollygag if I want to, officer. I had a full day. Oh, thank you, Jack.
Come to chat with an old woman, hmm? Do your good deed for the day?
No. Nope, not really. I can't even afford a carriage ride to Solitude. Oh, 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 oh. Oh boy. Yeah, this is gonna be a long trek. Let's see. Wovarth's lair has apparently not been cleared. Neither has Ustengrav. Brooke's Leap has been... Did I have a... Song of the Alchemists? Okay. That's right. That's what it was. Alright. We'll make our way to Solitude for Morthal. Sorry, guys. Jeez, maybe I should have taken a nap before starting this stream. Yeah, let's go find this standing stone. Apprentice. No, we have a small camp here. Interesting. Uh-oh. We got a pair of slaughterfish after us. But apparently the horse is out swimming them. That's kind of funny.
Somebody help!
Up with what? Slaughterfish? Alright.
Don't suppose you'd enchant my sword? Dull old blade can barely cut butter.
Yeah, I'm not very good yet, so you're taking your chances. Oh right, that's the sawmill. Up here is the stables. There we go. But we're gonna park our horse at the gate.
If you come to Solitude to join the Legion, speak to Rika. If not, just keep your nose clean while you're here, or you'll end up like Rodbeer.
Okay. Who's Rogvir?
You're just in time to say hello to Rogbeer.
Who is Rogvir?
He's the sorry bastard who's going to be executed. A gate guard who let Ulfric Stormcloak escape the city after he killed the High King.
Lovely. Just in time for an execution. Guys, it's already been almost an hour? Doesn't seem like it.
They can't hurt Uncle Rogvir. Tell them he didn't do it.
Positions.
Sorry, you need to go home. Go home and stay there until your mother comes.
Get on with it!
Traitor!
You should tell her that her uncle is scum that betrayed his High King. Best she know now, Advar.
They're all hearted again.
Get on with it!
You helped Ulfric Stormcloak escape the city after he murdered High King Torrig. By opening that gate for Ulfric, you betrayed the people of Solitude.
He doesn't deserve to speak!
There was no murder. Ulfric challenged Torrig. He beat the High King in fair combat. Such is our way. Such is the ancient custom of Skyrim and all Nords. Boo!
Alright, I am gonna do a quick save right here.
On this day,
Stand back.
I go to South.
Must have scared off. Good. Give up while you still can. Get him. Kill him. A fight.
Just want to show you guys what happens. Oh, did they... What? They killed him? No!
Some gate guard you were.
Okay, hold up now. Did I accidentally kill him, I wonder? Because I thought you were able to free Rogvir. Sorry, Jack.
Stand back.
On this day, I go to
Ah, dang! What the heck? I thought you were able to save him. Okay, well, I guess not. Let's see, maybe...
on this day.
Someone do something.
I'm being attacked.
Oh,
Enough of this.
okay. I guess nothing will stop him. Okay. I'm sorry, folks. I guess I was wrong. We just gotta watch. Shoot. Well, I guess we don't have to watch. But...
On this day, I go to Sovngarde.
Some gate guard you were.
Good riddance to
I
bad rubbish, I
expect
say.
more.
He died well.
Well, that's disappointing. I'd never actually tried to interrupt the execution before. Alright, but I'm gonna go get this book for Lamy. Oh, it's in here. Oh, okay. Well, don't I have a Bard's College? There we go. Sure, we can add singing and songwriting to our repertoire. Why not? Let's see, might as well put on my amulet of Bella.
Welcome to the Bard's College. I'm the headmaster here. How may I help you?
I'm looking to apply to the college.
Always a pleasure to meet a prospective bard. You should be aware that many apply, but we accept very few people. When possible, we ask applicants to perform tasks the college needs completed. In this case, I do have a task befitting an aspiring bard.
What do you need me to do?
Elisif has forbidden the burning of King Olaf, a festival put on by the Bard's College. We need to change her mind. To convince her, I want to read King Olaf's verse, a part of the Poetic Edda, the living history of Skyrim. Unfortunately, the verse was lost long ago.
Okay. And that's where I come in.
Yes, according to Giraud, our history's keeper, the portion of the Edda dealing with King Olaf might still exist in Dead Man's Respite. I need you to retrieve the poem.
So, what is the Poetic Edda?
I think Giraud here would give you the best explanation of both it and the history of King Olaf's verse. You should speak to him about it.
Alright. Why did Elisif forbid the festival?
As you may be aware, Elisif's husband, High King Torig, was recently killed. Elisif mourns her husband deeply, and she feels that a festival that burns a king in effigy is distasteful. I tried to convince her the festival is many centuries old and celebrates solitude, but I need proof. I believe King Olaf's verse will provide that proof.
Speaking of Elisif and the war, has the war affected your college much?
Not much. But as a bard, I find the whole affair depressing. There are no heroes in this war, no winners to be had, and no real conclusion. If you want something a bard can dig into, look to the dragons. 1,000 years from now, Skyrim will have changed rulers dozens of times, but the return of the dragons, that story is once in an era.
What do you know about dragons?
Not much, to be honest. Their return was a shock to us all. Gerard Germain has some tomes about them in the library, if you're interested.
Alright.
I wish you luck in finding the verse.
Good to meet a prospective bard.
So, Viarmo said you could tell me about the Poetic Edda.
He's sending you after King Olaf's verse, then. That's good. We shouldn't leave it lying around now that I figured out where it is. The verse was Svafnir's contribution to the Poetic Edda, the living history of Skyrim. Each bard adds to the Edda in his or her time.
So, King Olaf's verse is the last part of the Edda?
And a very ancient one. The verse criticized the reigning King Olaf. He was so incensed the bard was put to death and all the copies burned. A year or so ago. We now believe King Olaf buried the truth with the bard. If I'm right, Svafnir and King Olaf's verse lie in Dead Men's Respite, along with the burial chamber of King Olaf himself.
Sounds intriguing.
Be careful. You might find more than just King Olaf's verse in Dead Man's Respite.
Will do.
Remember, being a bard isn't just about the music.
There's the book. Oh. Okay, so we apparently have to steal it. Oop. Okay. Got the book for Lami.
I have faith that you'll return with King Olaf's verse.
Oh, I will. It might take me a bit, but I will. Actually, I wonder if I shouldn't just go ahead and give that to Lami. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and give that to Lami. It's fast travel to Morthal and back. That way I don't have anything suspicious on my person. Oh, is she home? She is. Yep.
The gods know what you've done. Jürgen and I both work hard, all the time. Morthal is important to both of us.
I found that book you wanted.
It's amazing how much you can learn from a book. Here, let me show you some of the things the temple healers taught me about potions.
Cute.
Until next time.
What does she mean by the gods know what I've done? Did she not take the book? No, she did take the book. Weird.
I'm not interested, Jari. It doesn't matter how many times you
got a certain fire in your eyes. Just like my Beerend. Please, feel free to look around. We've got a bit of everything.
Who is Beerend?
Baron's my husband. He works the forge up at Castle Dower. I barely see him nowadays, what with him filling orders for the army.
Speaking of, were you at Rodbeer's execution?
No, that was an ugly affair. High King Torig's death has turned the whole town on its head. Between you and me, he wasn't even that good a king. All of those rambling speeches about the Empire this and the Empire that.
Interesting. What have you got for sale?
Some might call this junk. Me, I call them treasures.
She can't afford it either. Whatever for so poor. Well, fart.
Come back to bits and pieces anytime.
No, I'm sure I will. Okay. Time to equip. That. Take that off. Yes. And go meet this Malborn. Okay, yes, I do have the Dibella amulet on.
What do you need? Good morning.
Morning. Our mutual friend sent me.
Really? You're who she picked? I hope she knows what she's doing. Here's the deal. I can smuggle some equipment into the embassy for you. Don't plan on bringing anything else in with you. The Thalmor takes security very seriously. Give me what you can't live without, and I'll make sure to get it into the embassy.
This is an ode
the rest
to
is up to you.
Staunch protectors,
Noted.
the Imperials. We drink to our youth.
I'm ready. Here's what I'll need.
Okay, I'll get this inside the embassy for you. I've got to go. I'll find you at the party. Don't worry.
See that. That. Yes. Yep. Yep. let's do 70. Yeah, there we go.
We'll drive out the storm cloaks and restore what we own. With our blood and our steel we will
take back our home.
Take back our home. Down with Ulfric, the killer of kings, on the day of...
Alright, we're ready to start this. I just hope the game doesn't screw up and lose all my stuff. My horse ran away.
Watch the skies, traveler. Disrespect the law and you disrespect me.
'Cause he's the law in these parts.
Have you given Malborn the gear you want to smuggle into the embassy?
Yes, Malborn's also.
Good. I have your invitation to the party. But the only way you're going to get past the guards is if they really believe you're an invited guest. Which means you need to look the part and not be armed to the teeth. Here, put this on. When you're ready, I'll keep the rest of your gear safe until you get back. You'll only have what Malborn smuggled in for you, plus whatever you can pick up inside. You can't go to a party at the Thalmor embassy dressed like that.
Why? What's wrong with how I'm dressed?
You can't go to a party at the Thalmor embassy dressed like that.
Alright. Going. No peeking.
You can't go to a party at the Thalmor embassy. I guess that will have to do. You should pass for a real guest, at least until you open your mouth. Ready to board the carriage to the embassy?
I'm ready. Keep the rest of my things safe from me.
Don't worry, it will all be waiting for you when you get back. Just make sure you get back out of there alive with the information we need. Good luck.
Don't worry about me.
I'll take care of the horses, and the goats, and the chickens. Ugh.
That's funny. And the chickens. Ugh. I worked on a ranch once. What that kid said says it all.
Ah, a
fellow latecomer to Ellen's little soiree. And arriving by carriage, no less. I salute you, sir. My lateness is due more to getting lost on the way up this god's-forsaken mountain than to any desire to actually arrive late. I prefer to arrive early, often the day before the party, so as not to miss out on any of the drinking.
Mm-hmm.
There's not enough drinking in the world today, wouldn't you agree?
I would.
I just need to rest. I will just rest here a moment. Although it is damnably cold out here, I don't look forward to the trip back down.
Yeah, same here, friend.
I just need... Perhaps we might share a carriage after the party?
Sure
I
thing.
know, we've just met. But think, by the time the party is over, we'll no doubt be fast friends. I look forward to it.
As do I.
I just need to rest. Please, take your time.
Oh, alright.
Don't mind me. I'm perfectly insensible to the cold.
Ah, that's good. I am too. By the name.
I'll go after you. Although these fellows know me, I never miss one of Ellenwyn's parties.
Ah, I see. Well, the name is Skildir0161's, friend. Pleasure to make your
Please, take
acquaintance.
your time.
We'll see you
Don't
inside
mind me.
this one.
I'm perfectly insensible to the cold.
Welcome to the Thalmor Embassy. Your invitation, please.
Is there a problem?
Of course not. Purely a formality. Now I need to see your invitation.
Here you go.
Thank you, sir. Go right in.
Now then, here's my invitation. I don't have a poison dagger strapped to my thigh, etc., etc.
I'm just doing my duty, sir.
Hold on here.
Everything's in order. Welcome back, sir.
Yes, yes. Now, to find myself a drink.
I feel a little less manly. The high elf chick is taller than me.
Please proceed into the embassy.
Good God, man.
The Thalmor Embassy welcomes you.
Oh, thank you. Look at the height difference here.
The Thalmor Embassy welcomes you.
Thank you. I miss my armor.
Welcome. I don't believe we've met. I am Ellenwyn, the Thalmor ambassador to Skyrim. And you are?
My name is Skildir0161's. Pleased to meet you.
Ah, yes. I remember your name from the guest list. Please,
Madam
tell me more
Ambassador,
about
I am
yourself.
so sorry
What
to
brings you to this... to Skyrim? What is it, Malborn?
It's just that we've run out of the Alto wine. Do I have your permission to uncork the...
Of course. I've told you before not to bother me with such trifles.
Yes, Madam Ambassador.
My apologies. We'll have to get better acquainted later. Please, enjoy yourself.
I will, my lady.
What can I get for you? You made it in. Good. As soon as you distract the guards, I'll open this door and we can get you on your way. What can I get for you, sir?
I'd like a drink.
Here you go, sir. The finest Colovian brandy.
Ooh.
Is there anything else I can get for you? We seem to have run out of Colovian brandy. I'll check in the wine cellar for more when I get a moment.
Very well.
Mm-hmm.
We're not supposed to talk to the guests.
Good God, you're a woman. Okay.
What does a fellow need to do to get a drink around here? What does a fellow need to do to get a drink around here?
A little better than a
Yeah,
slum.
no, it's
Shameful
definitely a
dog
height
elves are
difference.
made to live that way.
Oh, yeah, I agree with you. Have you heard any news from the other parts of Skyrim?
Well, there might be nothing to it, but I've heard that the feud between the Grey Manes and the Battleborns in Whiterun has grown ugly. Fralia Greymane is convinced that the Battleborns have abducted one of her sons.
Elenwen always throws quite a party. I never miss one if I can help it.
I'm so glad you could attend today. I hope you're enjoying yourself.
A man who knows how to make money, war can be a most profitable venture.
I trust that this is just the beginning of a long and mutually beneficial relationship.
Ooh, slow down, Element. Slow down, girl. I can see you spared no expense.
Of course not. One does not gather the most important men and women of Skyrim and then serve them cheap ale and stale bread. This is only a taste of the benefits that accrue to those that align themselves with Thalmor interests.
Do you host these parties often?
Quite often, yes. The only thing I enjoy more than luxury is sharing that luxury with those who can appreciate it. But I also enjoy learning the latest gossip and hearing the most intriguing rumors.
Indeed. I'm curious, what is your position as Thalmor ambassador involve?
One of my main duties is to foster a better understanding between the Aldmeri Dominion and the people of Skyrim. I also oversee the activities of the Thalmor Justiciars throughout Skyrim, although this has been most unfortunately disrupted by the war.
I know just what you mean.
Never actually quite understood exactly what the Justiciars do.
The Thalmor Justiciars are so often misunderstood. Our primary goal is to preserve the peace between the Empire and the Aldmeri Dominion. The worship of the false god Talos contributed to the unfortunate friction that led to the Great War. Following the Great War, the White Gold Concordat set out the terms for peaceful coexistence between the two powers. The Empire and the Dominion agreed that the worship of Talos was a relic of the past and must be eliminated in the interests of peace. But I'm sure you didn't come here for a lecture on high politics.
No, it's actually quite interesting. Please continue. Nope. Oh, okay.
Do enjoy yourself.
None of these people cares a whit about the religious aspects of this war. Another sign of the degeneracy of your empire.
I'm so glad you could attend today.
It's only a matter of time before your whole rotten empire collapses of its own decay. No offense.
Matter taken. I support the other side. So what brings you to this party?
There are those in the Empire who would wish to evade their obligations to help root out the Talos heresy. Fortunately, those most opposed to the Emperor's wise policy have now branded themselves traitors as well as heretics. I am here to remind the ruling classes of Skyrim that their loyalty to the Emperor requires cooperation with the Thalmor.
I don't think they've forgotten that on Dolomar. Am I saying that correctly?
Until next time.
Indeed.
What can I get for you?
You just, like, spilled everything,
What
girl.
can I get for you?
I'd like a drink.
I'm sorry, but I think you've had enough for the moment.
Oh, come on! We're just getting started! What for one more drink?
Until next time.
It's amazing how you do that. Do you have those nailed to the plate or something?
I can't remember the last time it was this.
What can I get for you?
I I know just what you mean. Heard anything interesting lately?
I hope you're enjoying yourself, sir.
I've heard those mages up in Winterhold have been trying to figure out how many dragons there are.
What can I get for you?
They seem to think it's at least a dozen, but I'm sure they're exaggerating. They're probably trying to scare us into giving them more money and influence so they can save us from the dragon's threat.
That's a new line I haven't heard before.
I don't recall seeing you at one of these before, and I know everyone who's anyone in Skyrim.
And you apparently forgot. Don't
I'm
know
so glad
everyone.
you could attend today.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
See that disgusting drunk over there? A high-ranking official in the East Empire Company, believe it or not.
Ruslan? Nah. What's your relationship with Thalmor?
We have a relationship of mutual respect. I care little about the politics and rivalries between the Thalmor and the Empire. But I do respect power, and the Thalmor have that. They leave me alone, and I leave them alone.
So, if you have their respect, what brings you to this party?
To maintain relationships. By the way, I don't know who you are, but unless you want me to blow your cover, I'd advise that you avoid me for the rest of the party.
Very well. Have it your way.
Until next time.
Indeed.
It's a necessary part of my job to mix with the upper classes.
The man
of
who knows
Skyrim,
how to make money,
such as they
war
are.
can be a most profitable venture.
You sound like quite the businessman.
But not every Nord is obsessed with strength, honor, and skill at arms. A rare few are born with a gift for making money. My investments are my strength, and my wealth is my weapon. As for honor, well, there are some luxuries even I can't afford.
And you and I have little to talk about, it seems. But what the hey? What brings you to this party, then?
You must be new to Skyrim, or you'd already know who I am. I have a stake in most anything of importance in Solitude. I feel that it's time to put aside the grievances of the past and let peace and prosperity flourish between the Empire and the Aldmeri Dominion. I try to do my little part. Besides, just between you and me, it's making me pots of money. Very well, then. There's a likely-looking filly, even if she is an elf. You there, servant girl. What's your name, dear?
Ah, Breda, sir. Do you need a drink? Something to eat?
No, that's not what I'm interested in right now. I just wanted to get a better look at you. I like what I see, my dear. And believe me, I don't say that to everyone. I'm very discriminating when it comes to the female form.
Thank you, sir. Was there anything else I could do for you?
Oh, not at the moment. Maybe later. Don't go far.
Yes, sir.
At least Ulfric's men are willing to fight for their
These
principles.
Stormcloaks are nothing more
Barbaric
than
as
an
they may
armed
be.
mob. This war won't last much longer.
I couldn't agree more. By the way, have you heard any interesting rumors lately?
Well, I did hear that the Argonians have been banned from living inside the walls of Windhelm. They're only allowed on the city docks now. Most of them sleep together in one building, and they're as poor as wretches.
What does a fellow need to do to get a drink around here?
I'm tired
What
of
does
all
a
this
fellow need to do to get a drink around here?
socializing. Hello, Reslan. So what brings you to this party exactly?
You must be new around here. Bad manners to ask such a direct question at one of Elenwen's little soirees. But I have nothing to hide. I'm in from the south on business. And if you want to do business in Tamriel these days, well, you'd better get used to cozying up to the Thalmor, like it or not.
Here, I brought you a drink.
Ah, the one generous soul amongst a gathering of pinch pennies and lick spittles. If there's anything I can ever do for you, do not hesitate to call upon me.
I can hardly wait.
Thanks. I'll let you know if I need anything.
Your wish is my
I did see
command.
something interesting
As long as it
not
doesn't
long ago.
involve much physical
There were
activity.
several Khajiit
I seem to be
camped outside
having
the walls
trouble
of
staying on my feet at the
Seems they've
moment.
been traveling around the whole of Skyrim peddling their wares. You've got to admire their courage.
My
Doing
friend,
something like that with
toast
dragons
to a
on the loose and a
beautiful
war
friendship.
going on.
My friend, a toast to a beautiful friendship.
Here, here. Actually, now that you mentioned friendship, there is something you could do for me.
Of course! I would do anything for you, my one and truest friend. What do you need from me?
I need you to cause a scene. Get everyone's attention for a few minutes.
Is that all? My friend, you've come to the right person. You could say that causing a scene is somewhat of a specialty of mine.
Very much so.
Stand back and behold my handiwork. Attention, everyone! Could I have your attention, please? I have an announcement to make. I propose a toast to Elenwen, our mistress.
What are you
I speak
doing?
figuratively, of course. Nothing could be more unlikely than that someone would actually want her in their bed. Although, most of you are already in bed with her. But again, I speak figuratively, of course. Fine, fine. Get your hands
Let's
off
go,
me.
before anyone notices us.
Wouldn't want to offend our Thalmor overlords, would we? Someone bring me a drink, quick!
Oh.
So far, so good. Let's hope nobody saw us slip out. We need to pass through the kitchen. Your gear is hidden in the larder. Just stay close and let me do any talking. Got it? Follow me.
I was behind you. Oh.
Who comes, Malburn? You know I don't like strange smells in my kitchen.
A guest feeling ill. Leave the poor wretch be.
A guest? In the kitchens? You know this is against the rules.
Rules, is it, Zavani? I didn't realize that eating moon sugar was permitted. Perhaps I should ask the ambassador.
Get out of here. I saw nothing.
Every blacksmith in Skyrim is out.
Your gear is in that chest. I'll lock the door behind you. Don't screw this up. I need to lock the door behind you, or the patrols might notice something's wrong.
Alright.
How is any smith going to compete with that?
Oh my. Let's see. Minor. There's your shirt grab. Oh, there we go. Health.
Come on. If someone misses me at the party, we're both dead.
Okay, I'm going. Jeez.
Did
Good
you
luck.
see those robes
You're on
marching
your own
this
now.
morning? Who are they with? More of the emissaries' treaty enforcers? No, they're high mages, just in from Alinor. I guess herself is finally getting worried about all the dragon attacks. Did you hear something?
Uh-oh.
Huh? time for you humans to learn your place.
Behold the Tholmor!
You can't hide from me. You can't hide from me.
No.
I am your master. I'll see you burn.
Ow. Okay.
All you've got. Shepherd.
Must hide the bodies. And I think I know just where to put them. Or maybe not. Ah, here we go. No one heard that. Right. And definitely no one will see the bloodstains on the wall. Or the charred stone. They're just sleepy. Yeah. And yeah, they're just sleepy. It's fine. It's fine. Told them this was not my kind of mission, but did they listen to genius? No, of course not. Huh. Sorry. Just sneak over the building there. Oop. Or not. All right.
Death is the only way out of your misery. Behold the future. Behold the It's not enough! I'm going to put you down! Mercy! No, not like this.
You are but a dog. I am your master.
Iron? You guys are shooting iron at me? Really? You can't afford anything better? Oh, hi. Oh, you moonwalking little... Ow. Ow.
But I need that money. I earned it. I have my own expenses, you know.
Silence! Do not presume, Gisser. You are most useful, but do not presume. We have other informants who are less offensive.
But no one else has brought you such valuable information, have they? Etienne, he's talked, hasn't he? He knows where that old man is you're looking for. He told me himself.
You'll get the rest of your money when we confirm his story, as agreed.
So he has talked. I knew it.
Everyone talks, in the end. Now, I have work to do. Leave me to it if ever you want to see the rest of your payment.
Can I could help you. He talked to me. He trusts me.
You'd like to come downstairs with me, is that it, Gisser? Shall we loose his bonds and put you in a cell together? You can ask him anything you like and see how he answers.
No, I'll wait outside.
That would probably be best. Now, get out.
I knew he was telling the truth. I can always tell.
Don't you see? Elven is the only...
Anything of use? Nope. That was easy. Where'd it go? Oh, there it is. Dragon investigation. Current status. They have a dossier on Delphi and Ulfric. Let's read those real quick. Currently, we have brought back to the embassy for a full interrogation. The subject is obstinate, but by all indications is holding back the information we seek. I have authorized intermediate manual uncoiling. I do not expect... I know you prefer to be present for the final questioning. I will inform you immediately when the subject is fully receptive. 2 days should tell the tale. In the meantime, if you wish to audit our technique, your expertise is welcome. As always, I have placed the prisoner in the cell closest to your office stairs for your convenience. Rulindul, 3rd Era. Dossier on Delphine says status active, capture or kill, high priority, emissary level approval. Description female, Breton, mid-50s. Okay. Background: Delphine was a high priority target during the First War, for both operational and political reasons. She was directly involved in several of the most damaging operations carried out by the Blades within the Dominion. She had been identified and was slated for the initial purge, but by bad luck was recalled to Cyrodiil just before the outbreak of hostilities. During the war, she evaded 3 attempts on her life, in one case killing an entire assassination team. Since then, we have only indirect evidence of her movements, as she has proven extremely alert to our surveillance. She should be considered very dangerous, and no move against her should be made without overwhelming force and the most careful preparation. Operational notes. She is believed to still be working actively against us within Skyrim, although we have no location on her. Assumed to be working alone, as no other Blades are known to be active in Skyrim, and she has in the past avoided contact with other fugitive Blades for her own security, one of the reasons she has so far evaded elimination. Her continued existence is an affront to all of us. Any information on her whereabouts or activities should be immediately forwarded to the 3rd Emissary. Let's see what it has to say about Ulfric. Status: Asset. Uncooperative. Dormant. Emissary level approval. Description: Jarl of Windhelm. Leader of the Stormcloak Rebellion. Imperial Legion veteran. Background: Ulfric first came to our attention during the First War against the Empire, when he was taken as a prisoner of war during the campaign of the White Gold Tower. Under interrogation, we learned of his potential value, some of the Jarl of Windhelm, and he was assigned as an asset to the interrogator, who is now First Emissary Elenwen. He was made to believe information obtained during his interrogation was crucial in the capture of the Imperial City. The city had, in fact, fallen before he had broken, and then he was allowed to escape. After the war, contact was established, and he has proven his worth as an asset. The so-called Markarth incident was particularly valuable from the point of view of our strategic goals in Skyrim, although it resulted in Ulfric becoming generally uncooperative to direct contact. Operational notes. Direct contact remains a possibility, under extreme circumstances. But in general, the asset should be considered dormant. As long as the Civil War proceeds in its current indecisive fashion, we should remain hands-off. The incident at Helgen is an example where an exception had to be made. Obviously, Ulfric's death would have dramatically increased the chance of an Imperial victory and thus harmed our overall position in Skyrim. So, basically, if the Stormcloaks win, then the Thalmor win. But if the Imperials win, then that damages... Oh, wait. Did I interpret that wrong? Ulfric's death would have dramatically increased the chance of an Imperial victory and thus harmed our overall position in Skyrim. So yeah, they don't want the Imperials to win. Because that would not allow them the power that they currently have. But Ulfric's winning, I don't see them being favored either. So their position is to try to continue the war and keep the power that they have. Note, the coincidental intervention of the dragon at Helgen is still under scrutiny. The obvious conclusion is that whoever is behind the dragons also has an interest in the continuation of the war, but we should not assume, therefore, that their goals align with our own. A Stormcloak victory is also to be avoided, however, so even indirect aid to the Stormcloaks must be carefully managed. So yeah, they want the Civil War to continue, and so that they can keep the power that they have in Skyrim. So they don't want either side to win, because either option damages that power. Okay. We're gonna level up right here. Increase our stamina. Archery. He's not really a sniper though. Yeah, archery. Eagle eye. There we go.
Stop, please. I don't know anything else. Don't you think I'd have told you already?
Silence. You know the rules. Do not speak unless spoken to. Master Rollindil will ask the questions.
Let's begin again.
No, for pity's sake.
The rules?
I've already told you everything. No!
Start at the beginning, as usual. If you persist in this stubbornness, I'll have...
catching my breath. Why wouldn't I tell you again? I don't even know anything. There's an old man. He lives in Riften. He could be this Esbern you're looking for, but I don't know. He's old and seemed kind of crazy. That's all I know.
And his name is?
I don't know his name. Like I've already told you 100. Oh!
You know the rules. Just answer the questions. And where can we find this nameless old man?
Oh, like I said, I don't know. I've seen him down in the Ratway. Maybe he lives down there, but I don't know for sure.
That will be all for now. I must say I continue to be disappointed in your lack of cooperation. I hope next time you will do better.
What else do you want from me? I've already told you everything. Listen, if you let me go, I can take you to Riften, show you where... Ah! Oh!
Silence, prisoner.
What's its charge level at? Oh, it's pretty good. Alright, I'm gonna quick save right here, because there's an important moment coming up. That was close. Let's see, was that necklace? No, that was ring. Okay, yeah, that'll do. But yes, I do, Flamingo. I do have PlayStation Plus. Ooh. I'm sorry. You can, like, I'll interact with you, but I'm not really looking for a party chat at the moment. That's interesting. She didn't charge in even though she detected me. Uh-oh.
Never should have come.
Behold the future.
Okay. Yeah, he's better with the warhammer than the bow. I kind of like the fact that you can sit down when there's a body in the chair.
I told you. I don't know anything else about it.
I'm not here to torture you.
What? Who? What do you want then?
No time to explain. Let's get out of here.
Yeah, sure. Okay. Come on, this way. I've seen the guards use it to get rid of bodies. It must lead somewhere.
Hold on, you may know something important.
I damn well hope so. If it helps you twist them up, I'm glad to help. They're after some old guy named Esbern. Something to do with dragons. I gathered it from listening to them talk when they thought I was out. I've seen a guy in Riften who they seem to think is him. Not much to go on. I don't even know where he lives or his name, but they seem pretty excited about it. That's it. Now, let's get out of here.
Sounds good. I'll follow you.
Whatever you want.
Let's see. Do I have any poisons? Ooh, I do.
Listen up, spy. You're trapped in here, and we have your accomplice. Surrender immediately, or you both die.
Never mind.
Silence,
I'm
traitor.
dead already.
Move. Victory's yours. Slowly. He's got to be here somewhere. I'll see you here. Burn.
Whew. Okay. You okay?
Now the Thalmor will be hunting me for the rest of my life. I hope it was worth it.
Oh. Believe me, it was. Hold on, guys. Gotta let the cat out. Hopefully, he's... Alright, there you go. Alright, then. Fine. No more scratching at the door, then. Okay. Let's get back to it. Alright, now we can get out of here.
I saw guards dragging bodies over here. Might be a way out.
Yeah. Who are you? Why were they torturing you?
They grabbed me in Riften. They seem to think I know something. They just kept asking me the same damn questions. Let's get out of here.
Agreed.
Please don't kill me! Get it!
Whew. It's close. Oh, not grab from that thing. Nice. Increase this. Okay. Ready to go, Malborn?
Now the Thalmor will be hunting me for the rest of my life. I hope it was worth it.
But that you're welcome. They'll be hunting me a long time before they hunt you, Malborn. After all, I'm the one that gave them the black eye. You just gave me the means to do it.
Now the Thalmor will be hunting me for the rest of my life. I hope it was worth it.
Behold the future. Behold the Thalmor.
I should have known this would...
Stop whining.
End badly. I can't believe I let Delphine talk me into this.
Where? Oh. I forgot about this.
Right now.
I don't know who you think I am. I don't care. Leave me alone.
I don't have time for this foolishness. Now come along quietly, and we won't have to get rough. Brother, I think she's telling the truth.
I'm not going anywhere. Now back off before I do something drastic.
She doesn't have the scar. What? Oh, right. We've made a mistake. Move along.
sell some stuff. That's where we'll get my horse. Oh. Whoa, whoa. Alright. Oops. Wait a minute. 1,040. Okay. Yeah, that's kind of worth attacking someone on the street for.
What you want, huh? You still can.
Dude, calm thyself. Calm yourself.
You have committed crimes against Skyrim and her people. What say you in your defense?
Submit. Take me to jail.
A stretch in the Castle Dower dungeon will straighten you right out.
I've actually never been to the Castle Tower dungeon. This way anyway. I wonder. Yeah, I do have a pick lock. Or a lockpick. Pick lock. I'm gonna pick the lock with the lockpick. There we go. Oh. Oh well. Yep. Don't even think about jumping off.
The gods gave you two hands, and you used them both for your weapons. Keep your hands to yourself. Respect that.
How can I help a brother Nord?
Yay, all my stuff's back. They even let me keep the guard's armor. This is evidence that he's committed a crime. But we're gonna let him keep it. You know, he's something to fear with that Warhammer. Let's see. So I shouldn't have a bounty now.
What do you need?
Don't think you can barter with me like one of those damned shopkeepers.
Disrespect the law and you disrespect me.
Oops. It's kind of too late.
If you need potions, head over to Angeline's Aromatics. Go fiddling with any locks around here, we're going to have a real problem.
Jeez, you guys...
I have to wonder, what does the Dragonborn do once he's summoned by the Greybeards? Can the Thorn be taught? Like any skill?
It can. And I just, you know, go on adventures. Mystery solved.
Wait, hear my plea. My master, he is lost between worlds.
No, I already have too much stuff to do. Dragonborn is busy, you know. Okay. Just need to discover the Blue Palace. Okay. It is 6 o'clock in the morning. Should be illegal.
Got lots of things to take care of. What do you need?
Should be illegal to go to work at 6 o'clock.
Enchant my sword. That old blade can barely cut butter.
And he's still out here. Hours. Here we go.
I thought adventurers were supposed to look tough.
Watch your mouth, kid. Send your head flying over to your parents.
Must have been a lovely first sight.
I'm just kidding. I wouldn't really do that.
Welcome. Look around. We've got everything you could want in life. At least, that's what Beerend always tells me. Some might call this junk. Me, I call them treasures.
there. They took the robes. Oh no, they didn't. Okay, they're right there. It's like, aw, man.
Come back to bits and pieces anytime.
I bet my papa could beat you up.
I bet you he couldn't.
I've got a little work if you're interested, traveler.
Seems there's no end to the needs of the Imperials. But what can I help you with?
You make armor for the Imperials.
It's almost all I have time for these days. The men training here in Solitude, and the troops out in the field, they all need weapons and armor. You should look into joining. They could use every hand they can get.
You're pretty dedicated to the Empire, then?
To be honest, no. But High King Torrig supported them. And now, her Lady Elisif has thrown in with them. You could say I'm a king's man at heart. I guess that's Jarl's man now. My loyalty lies with Solitude. So, where Jarl Elisif leads, I follow.
Fair enough. Can't say I agree with you there, but to each his own. Have you ever considered getting out there and fighting?
I think I would, if it weren't for my son and my wife. Oh, Seema would have my hide if I even suggested I might step foot on a battlefield. You think Stormcloaks and Legionnaires are dangerous? Ha!
What have you got for sale, friend?
Take a look.
Hey, they're scoring them. Just gonna buy 2 pieces, though.
Return anytime you need arms or armor. My forge never rests.
Citizen?
A coin or two for a veteran? It's not much to ask.
Alright, alright.
Can you spare a septum? Lost an eye during the Great War, or I'd earn it myself.
What's your story, old man?
I was the finest scout in the Legion once. Tracked down all the places in the wilds that were causing people trouble. Lost my helmet in one of the old caves. My pretty, pretty helmet. Life just got worse after that. Kept losing things. So many things.
What if I could find that helmet for you?
Oh, you could? I sure would love to have it again. Could show you some of my old scouting tricks.
Were you really in the army?
What? You see a man falling on hard times, and you think he's been like that forever? I was there. I fought in the Great War. I was on the field at Anvil. And when I was struck down, they left me. You understand? They left me for dead. I didn't leave them.
I understand. Here, have a gold piece.
Oh, thank you. Divines bless your kind heart. I do miss that helmet.
Don't worry, I'll get it for you.
A coin or two for a veteran? It's not much to ask.
The gods gave you 2 hands, and you use them both for your weapon. I can respect that. Trouble?
Nope, not yet.
Tools, wares, and weapons.
Ooh.
All for sale at fair prices. We are creatures of the desert. The north wind chills us to the bones.
Good to see you again, Madran.
I welcome you, friend. How may I serve you? Take a look.
Ooh, that'd be a good one to have. Hey, more scaled horn armor. Sweet. Oh. Wish I could buy that. You can get those anywhere. Here, I'll give you a matching set. Okay. I would disenchant that and enchant something else later with it.
May your road lead you to warm sands.
Blessings of Anu upon you.
Goods and wares of all kinds.
that my horse? I guess so. You're next on my buy list. Yeah. See. Noster's helmet's over there, but we need to be going all the way over here. Whew. Getting a little chilly.
Whatever you need. My spear, if it's simple and strong, I can forge it.
Luca? Ah! He went bald! He lost his hair because he opened the door. Oh, his hair's back. I guess the mimic decided he didn't want his hair. Honey, I'm home.
Give me a mug of ale.
Coming right up.
You made it out alive, at least. Your gear's safe in my room, as promised. Did you learn anything useful?
The Thalmor know nothing about the dragons.
Really? That seems hard to believe. You're sure about that?
Why'd you even send me in there if you weren't going to believe me?
You're right. I was sure it must have been them. If not the Thalmor, who? Or what?
I don't know, but the Thalmor are looking for someone named Esbern.
Esbern? He's alive? I thought the Thalmor must have got him years ago. That crazy old man. Figures the Thalmor would be on his trail, though, if they were trying to find out what's going on with the dragons.
What would the Thalmor want with Esbern?
You mean aside from wanting to kill every blade they can lay their hands on? Esbern was one of the Blade's archivists, back before the Thalmor smashed us during the Great War. He knew everything about the ancient dragon lore of the Blades. Obsessed with it, really. Nobody paid much attention back then. I guess he wasn't as crazy as we all thought.
So the Thalmor think the Blades know about the dragons.
Ironic, right? The old enemies assume that every calamity must be a plot by the other side. Even so, we've got to find Esbern before they do. He'll know how to stop the dragons, if anybody does. Do they know where he is?
They seem to think he's hiding out in Riften.
Riften, eh? Probably down in the Ratway, then. It's where I'd go. You'd better get to Riften. Talk to Brynjolf. He's well connected. A good starting point, at least. Oh, And when you find Esbern, if you think I'm paranoid, you may have some trouble getting him to trust you. Just ask him where he was on the 30th of Frostfall. You'll know what it means.
So, what happened to the Blades? Why are you on the run?
The Thalmor happened. They've been hunting down every blade they can find for the past 30 years. Thanks to the White Gold Concordat, they've been able to operate throughout the Empire with impunity.
The White Gold Concordat. What is that?
The Great War. Only 30 years passed and already ancient history to most people. Seems to me like it just ended. It's never really ended for me. But to answer your question, the White Gold Concordat was the fancy name they put on the peace treaty between the Empire and the Thalmor. It ended the war and saved the Empire to fight another day. Also trampled on the sacred name of Talos, and gave the Thalmor free rein to stamp out Talos worship throughout the Empire.
So, who are the Thalmor exactly?
There's no simple answer to that. You want the long version or the short version?
Give me the long version.
They're the rulers of the Aldmeri Dominion, what used to be the imperial provinces of Somerset Isle and Valenwood. The Thalmor take the arrogance of high elves to the extreme. They believe they are the rightful rulers of all of Tamriel. For a century or more, the Thalmor had been picking away at the Empire. Valenwood was the first, then the province of Elsewhere. But even the Blades didn't see the Great War coming. We underestimated the Thalmor, and they destroyed us.
So, what's so important about me being Dragonborn?
The Blades have always guarded and guided the Dragonborn, but we'd forgotten why. Now our purpose is clear. I'm all that's left of the Blades, and you're the Dragonborn. Together, we're going to stop these dragons if we have to put every last one of them back in the ground.
Didn't really answer my question, but okay. Oh.
What is it?
Once was a hero named Ragnar the Red who came riding to Whiterun from old Rorikstead.
Okay, so before we go find Crazy Esbern, can I Go. Let's see. King Olaf's first. Where's that at? So there's District Y'all. It's Default Borough. Dead Man's Respite. There it is. Not far from Morthal. Let's see, what else can we do? Do the museum in Dawnstar. Which we haven't found yet. So I think for right now, I'm just gonna go to Whiterun, put some stuff up, and then that'll be it for this stream. And I'll try to decide what to do next time. I think I'll probably just do some exploring, maybe find Noster's helmet. Yeah, just have some fun with bandits and monsters and wolves, so my. Try to get some more gold.
Divine smile on you, friend.
So that I can increase my smithing skill.
Thinking of settling in? There's a house for sale. Please hold. You should talk to the steward up in the keep if you're interested.
Maybe.
What's the matter? You can't stand the sight of a strong Nord woman?
No. I'm just busy. Maybe later. Oh yeah, and then we also have the werewolf quest line to finish. See, I think that's all of that. Oh, I never did read that letter. The Argonian wizard that we fought. That was the last time. Don't remember exactly. Anyway, Beamjaw, keep my daughter safe and you'll earn both your freedom and that damned book you want so badly. But by the divines, if any harm comes to her, I'll make sure everyone I do business with will hear about what you did in Blackmarsh. Ooh, so he was... So, if we get a... Elder Scrolls Blackmarsh game eventually, we might be hearing something about Beamjaw. That'd be cool. Learn what he did. Oh, wait. Did I read the thing on Esbern? Status: Fugitive capture only. Highest priority, emissary level approval. Description: male, Nord, late 70s. Background: Esbern was one of the Blade's lore masters prior to the First War against the Empire. He was not a field agent, but is now believed to have been behind some of the most damaging operations carried out by the Blades during the pre-war years, including the Falanisti incident and the breach of the Blue River prison. His file had remained dormant for many years, an inexcusable error on the part of my predecessor, who has been recalled to Alanor for punishment and re-education, in the erroneous belief that he was unlikely to pose a threat due to his advanced age and lack of field experience. A solitary reminder to all operational levels that no Blades agent should be considered low priority for any reason. All are to be found and justice exacted upon them. Operational notes. As we are still in the dark as to the cause and meaning of the return of the dragons, I have made capturing Esbern our top priority, as he is known to be one of the experts on the dragon lore of the Blades. Regrettably, we have yet to match their expertise on the subject of dragons, which was derived from their Akabiri origins, and is still far superior to our own, which remains largely theoretical. The archives of Cloud Ruler Temple, which is believed to have been the primary repository of the oldest Blades lore, were largely destroyed during the siege, and although great effort has been made to reconstruct what was lost, it now appears that most of the records related to dragons were either removed or destroyed prior to our attack. Thus, Esbern remains our best opportunity to learn how and why the dragons have returned. It cannot be ruled out that the Blades themselves are somehow connected to the dragon's return. We have recently obtained solid information that Esbern is still alive and hiding somewhere in Riften. Interrogation of a possible eyewitness is ongoing. We must proceed carefully to avoid Esbern becoming alerted to his danger. If he is indeed in Riften, he must not be given an opportunity to flee. Why can't they just, write him a letter and say, hey dude, we don't mean you any harm, but we know you're the authority on this subject. Can you tell us about it? Like any normal person. Of course, I understand there's a long history of rivalry between the Blades and the Thalmor. By this point, anyway. Well, guys, that is gonna be it for tonight. We're at 3 hours. And like I said, I am tired. And got some stuff to do tomorrow. So yeah, I'm gonna call it here. As always, if you want to join my Discord, I upload my stream schedule there. Probably won't be streaming that much next week, as I'm closing all, well, not all next week. I'm closing Tuesday, Friday, and Saturday, I believe. Anyway, if you're on my Discord, I will be uploading the stream schedule for next week on there shortly. And if you're not, please consider joining, and also like and subscribe. I do regular live streams like this, and I hope to see you in the next one. Alright guys, I'll see you later. Hope you have a good night. This is Gladiator0161 signing out.